Welcome to Riders Live. I'm your host, Riders, and today in this 2026 year, I have the host of I'll Explain All This Later. Introduce yourself to the people, Big Smash.
Y'all already know what it is, man. The blueprint. I'm back. I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back on my bully. We back in these streets, man. I coined the phrase "we outside" for podcasters, and we definitely outside now. What up?
That's what's poppin'. So, with all your accolades in podcasting, um, the top 25, the Big Smash Rap, Bet the House Classic podcast and episodes. Measure up, man.
Facts.
You've been doing a lot. The battles, everything. You got a long legacy in podcasting already. How many episodes do you have to date with all
with
your
with all
all
with everything,
with
shit.
everything?
We looking probably about like in the 500s at least with
Hey,
everything.
uh, when
Yeah.
I started, you had 300 episodes, and I'm not up to 300 yet. Let's clap for that.
Now, you know what? I think what it was is,
Speaking
you
to the
know,
mic.
if I had kept this going,
Mm-hmm.
um, man, I would have been up there with like 12 Cal and all them with thousands or however many they got, man. So yeah, I just feel like for me, podcasting is therapy, and I'm getting ready to leave the internet, bro. Like
So, how important is
out here
taking
with
a
the
break in
people.
podcasting? How important are breaks?
Um, Very important. You run the risk of burnout. You know, you run the risk of burnout. Um, a lot of things lack creativity. You start being repetitive if you don't really take your time and focus and settle down for a second. Because as much shit as it is to talk about in the world probably heard this shit about 20 times already from
Facts.
different podcasters. So sometimes it allows you to reset. And listen, content creativity, you will get burnt the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all think Rodis, I'm sure Rodis, shout out to Rodis, Rodis does music. I'm pretty sure Rodis, when he goes in album mode, he's in album mode. But when he's not in album mode, he's not thinking about album mode right now. You still gotta enjoy life. You can't
Facts.
just be so locked in into content creativity and that you forget life, that you forget about kids and family and seeing the world. So breaks are important, man. It gives you a sense of coming back refreshed. That's why we switched from Bet the House to I'll explain all this later. It was just time to do something different. You couldn't tell, but them last couple seasons of Bet the House, I was bored. Like I was feeling unchallenged. Like it was just time for something new, and that's what I think it is. In podcasting, you have to take breaks. No
Okay.
matter what, you have to because you'll burn yourself out, and people seeing too much of you will burn themselves out. So sometimes it's good to let the game miss you for a little bit.
Yeah. I try to be consistent by having an episode every week, but
Yep.
sometimes I record in batches. Like
Yeah.
right now
Hell yeah.
in 2026, I'm doing interviews right now in
Yeah.
batches. So I could get a break. and then everything that's on me, I already got that established like over Christmas what I wanted to talk about,
Mm.
because I'm going back into album mode again. I just released the best of Riders, and I had edition vi- limited edition limited edition vinyl, and I sold out 300 pieces. So I'm
Shout
happy
out to
about
you. That's
that.
big. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
especially being independent and
Direct to the consumer, bro.
direct to consumer. But
Yep.
I've been doing this my whole career, the direct to consumer. But the internet has made things
Easier.
better, easier,
Yep.
better. Yeah.
Yep.
So you have stepped into the live show arena.
Yep.
And let me say this, let me say this. A lot of your collaborations that you get together, like when you had your I think your 200 and no, your 200th episode, you
Facts.
had about 35 podcasters
Facts.
on there. And 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 let me
Facts.
say this. No matter what nobody say, it is difficult to get 35 people to come through and show you love.
Nah, no bullshit.
And I commend you on that because it's hard to schedule people for episodes sometimes.
And it was a school night at that.
Well, at
So
least you knew everybody was home, and
yeah,
and and it was classic. How everybody came through that motherfucker like it was a repass or something, but it was
facts.
really a celebration.
Facts. Um, we got an interactive stage show, man. And the way that I have it formatted is gonna be dope. It's going to be dope. You know, don't be surprised if I pull you up for a couple panel questions, bro, because I
Man, I'm there. I'm there. Whatever you need.
active stage show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we got a dope, solid panel. Um, it's
Awesome.
it's it's gonna give you that old school feel of you brought your ticket, but now you are a part of the show because you can come up and you can ask questions, you can throw a topic at us because we got a rapid fire round where the crowd can come throw some topics at us. It's a dope interactive show, and I wanted people to feel like they're part of the show. When you spend your money with Big Smash, I want you to be entertained. So as I was putting this show together, because I got one in Chicago and then I got one in February that's going to be in Minnesota. So the plan is to have these two set it off. And then this summer, I want to do like a 3-4 city tour and really run with that. So the plan is to just get people involved, man. I love the internet. I've done the internet thing since 2019, and I just feel like, all right, cool. We everybody's on the internet right now. Everybody's on the internet. Nobody's really out here with the people, and that's what I want to do. And um I just wanna entertain, man. We podcasters at the end of the day. And the beauty of podcasting is we don't know that we touch people. You know what I'm saying? Our stories, our podcasts, our thoughts. We don't know that we touch people, man, in different ways. So we out, we about to have fun. We about to make it lit. I told people we outside. I meant that shit. And now it's just time to get back to it. We finna have some fun, man.
So let me ask you this. You damn near know a podcast in every motherfucking state.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do 50 states?
Do I think I could do 50 states? Hell yeah.
So
If I
so
get
like if you lock in with a podcaster from that region and market and
woo,
y'all build and set it up and do it. You think you could do it?
hell yeah. And it's crazy because that's my plan, bro. Like when I touch down,
Great
when I t-
minds think alike.
yeah, when I touch down in different states, I want to reach out and work with these podcasters from out there, because that's gonna build the anticipation up even more. You know what I'm saying? So I wanna get out here. Like I said, we gotta learn how to come together. And it ain't no egos. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta learn how to come together. I know I got an ego, but for the business, for
Growth is
the love
good.
of the game,
Growth is
I
good.
perform.
Growth
I
is
need to
good.
go.
Growth is good.
Hell
And
yeah.
your ego does not stop progress if that's the goal. You understand?
I think it's I think listen, one thing about me, I love podcasting, man. And I love seeing my
It's
my
been
my
loving you back too. It's been
yeah.
loving you back.
And this show, like I said, it's my first one. I was supposed to do this 3 years ago. And I had a lot of personal shit going on that didn't let it go to fruition. But this time, nah, we finna wild the fuck out. The people that I wanted on this panel, it was easy for me to get them because it's I'm in a sense of I really care about the craft of the game. So it's easy for me to get Dolly. It was easy for me to get CL. It was easy for me to get Kennedy and How here to perform. It was easy, you know what I'm saying? It was easy to get Bougie
Mm-hmm.
Babe and Infamous and all these dope talented people that I'm trying to put together. It's hard putting it together, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not hard to get people to come out and rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you
That's good.
because you definitely put me on and gave me advice on how to do shows. So and where to go to sell tickets and do all that stuff. So shout out to you and shout out to Styles too, because Styles put in a lot of work behind the scenes that helped me put this stuff together. But for the most part, man, I just get out here and I just do what I wanted to do. I knew how I wanted to do it. So it was easy for me to, get out here and grind. And then I got people out here, when you said the game love me back, I got people out here that can't come to the show but still brought tickets.
Oh,
That's
oh,
love.
man,
That's love.
man. Listen, let me tell you, man. Shout out to everybody. So
Yeah.
you got a sold out house already.
Almost.
Even if you don't have bodies in the building,
Man,
ticket wise, it's
I don't
over.
care if it's 5 people in there, bro. They gonna get entertained like it's a
Oh
thousand.
yeah. Are you
You know what
not
I'm saying?
entertained?
Facts. They gonna get a show regardless. But I'm expecting a pretty nice turnout, bro. I just feel like, yeah, we got we got drinks, we got good conversation, we got a good food menu.
Mm-hmm.
Uh it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. I think it's gonna be something where you leave out of there and you like, damn, I would pay to go to another one of these. You know what I'm saying? And that's my goal, man. When you leave from here, I want you to be like, yo, I would pay to see this again, to do this again. And the beauty of it is no show is gonna be the same. Like,
Oh no.
no show is gonna be the same.
Hey, I I got a show story for you.
Talk about it.
Like like being on the road, being an artist, you become cognizant on what type of songs to make and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
When you on a road because it's tough people everywhere. It's hoods everywhere. It's gangsters everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a show in Portage, Indiana, and the promoter, he was a GD region from back in the day. Me and him had good rapport, and we was cool, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was waiting to go up. I'll never forget. I had on my hood at me with the beanie, and there was some dudes, maybe about eight or nine disciples. One had on the same mink like me, and then he had the beard mink.
Mm.
So I think he was a little I think he was a little upset because I was rocking that shit harder than him. So he was saying like, man, I know you. I'm like, hey, you don't know me. You don't know me from New Westchester. You don't know me. I know how this shit go.
Facts.
You don't know me, but when I get off the stage, you will know me.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, and you'll know I ain't scared and I ain't no hoe or none of that shit. Man, I got up there. I was like, yo, it looked like a Larry Hoover convention in this motherfucker. Boy, everybody started laughing, but they was honed in on me, all the street niggas. I
Yeah.
think I think it the spot held about at least 1,500 people, and all of them was GDs. The GDs was in the house. So I did an acapella and I did my set and everything, and they liked it.
Mm.
But when I'm on stage, my man who threw the show, he was telling dude like, "Hey, whatever you talking about, that shit dead. It's dead. It's dead. You know,
Facts.
me and homie got money together and shit. Hey, get out your feelings, basically." So when I got off the stage, it was all love after that. But
I think a
one
lot of
thing,
times,
huh?
yeah, I think a lot of times too, man, people they want to challenge you till they see what you really got.
Yeah.
You know, they
Mm-hmm.
don't really believe in the hype until you show them. And that's with
Yeah.
anything. That's with anything
Mm-hmm.
in life. Music,
Mm-hmm.
podcasting, school, work, whatever. They don't believe the hype until you show them. So you got to make a believer out of people,
Yeah,
you
you
know?
do. Mm-hmm.
So,
You only get one chance. But one
mm-hmm.
one thing that I can say about you and podcasting, you you are one of the better podcasters. Period. I'm talking about Joe Rogan, anybody.
Man, I appreciate that. The craziest thing is though, I still don't think I reached my prime with podcasting yet.
That's good. Keep
I still
going.
feel like I got a lot more to do. You know, when I first came in the game, it was easy for me to talk that blueprint. I'm top dog. I'm the best. Blah blah and all that. It was easy because I ain't had nobody challenging me. I didn't feel like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't feel like there was a podcast out there that could fuck with me. And I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like, and it was a lot of dope
A
podcasters, but
lot of good shows.
I just felt like wasn't none of them fucking with me. And then as I got back and I kicked my feet up and I started listening and watching, and I was like, oh shit. I
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of fucking work to do. This game is leaving me behind. Like, so when I see the you and the Dolies and the Germs and the Styles and the 12 cows and the Chans and all them, I'm like, yeah,
Sh-
Lamp,
Shout out to
all
all
them.
those brothers and sisters,
Yeah,
all of them.
I was like, yeah, yeah, I gotta step my shit up. This game ain't, and it's crazy because if we did a like we did an XXL freshman podcast class, a lot of them podcasters will be blanked out because a lot of them ain't doing it no more. But
Oh man. Hey, you know what? That would be a good episode. Even if you can invite the Rosies to come out of
yeah,
retirement.
yeah,
Barbie
yeah.
Way. Coffee with Kendra.
No, we ain't doing that. I was with you to the last one, but
Grown man logic.
but nah, man. I think like I said, man, I love the game, and in
Mm-hmm.
order to really really push the game, you gotta be willing to push it. You can't half-ass it and just wait for it to come to you. And I think that's
That's
what we
true.
doing. We pushing it, and it's coming to us. And right now, this is my way of paying it forward. Cause I got so much knowledge about shit. When I came in this game, wasn't nobody really trying to help me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't nobody trying to help me. Wasn't nobody because I think, and I'm gonna be honest, I think they saw the fear. It was fear because they knew Like if I give him the knowledge, this shit finna turn upside down. And so a lot of times, I got shunned coming into this game. And I just told myself, like, yo, I'm never gonna do people how they did me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm gonna be here to help. That's where the big smash rub and all that shit
So
came
so
from. Like,
so so do you think you felt that way before you met everybody or after you met everybody? At what point did you feel this way? Before or after
say it
you
again.
met everybody?
Say
Do
that
you
again. You
do
went
you
mute.
think you felt that way before you met everybody or after you met everybody
Felt what way?
about being shunned?
Oh, well, you know what? I got shunned by a lot of people that didn't wanna work with me, that didn't want to help me, um, that was trying to tax charge me to work with them and all this. And I'm like, yo, you not nowhere near something I would pay to work with.
Right.
So what after I started meeting people and being around people, I felt like, yo, I could really do this. And so, that's how I built the rapports that I did because I had an open. I used to be in a position, asking for help, asking for advice, picking things out. So for me, it was like, yo, I'm not doing that like that. I'ma help who want to be helped, and
Right.
we gonna make it through. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that was the beauty of it. Watching you and everybody else come in the game because let's be honest, none of us knew podcasting off bat when we first
Mm-mm.
stepped through the door. Nah,
No.
we had to go around and ask, you know what I'm saying, and pick people's brains and studies and do things. And then it helped shape us into the beast that we are, so I don't never get in here and say, oh, I don't need no help and I did this by myself. Hell no.
Hey,
No,
so
sir.
look, this is what I want to ask you. What is the importance of collaboration?
What is the importance?
Yeah, so like what are the pros and cons? I'll make it general, but to me, I really there are cons, but I feel like it's more pros.
Mm.
But I ask you the question, so what is the
So
importance
so
of collaboration?
so the pros is you're building the network, you're networking. There might, even if it's two people from their side that decided to check it out and see what was going on over here just because they showing support for their person. Now you might gain a few new ears and then a few new views because they like what you was talking about on such and such show. That's one pro. Second pro is collaborations because now you're building. For me, I was building friendships and long term, things like that. Because if I ever got caught in a jam and I needed somebody to get online with me real quick, I had a whole network that I could just, yo, come chop it up with me, come get up with me, blah blah blah. The cons are people don't promote their own shit if they feel like you outshine them.
That's
If they feel,
crazy.
yeah, if they, yeah, they will not promote their shit or they'll shelve it or whatever if they feel that you were the bigger highlight. You know what I'm saying? I had that happen to me a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my thing was, damn, you get me on your show, you know who I am. You got to get to the point now where you got to tell people, listen, check out my show. Check out me. See what I'm about before you invite me on my show. Because a lot of times people will just be in your DMs just to, but they don't want to check out your show. They don't want to support you. And a lot of times that's why that whole follow for follow shit don't work with me. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
social media follow for follow, I don't like that shit
Right.
because it's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? So
A
in
lot,
this
and
game, what I've learned is if you ain't
it's a lot of people that feel that way. It's a lot of people that feel that way.
Yeah, yeah. And the crazy thing about it is I've seen people not put out something that was dope, a dope ass episode, and they didn't want to put it out because they felt like, and they told me this to my face, they felt like they didn't bring their A game. And it's like, yo, it's not a competition, it's a collab.
It's not
Like,
a competition.
you
Get to
know,
the mission.
yeah, I'm trying to help you and help myself. We trying to build each other back up. I ain't
Hmm.
trying to, take over your show or nothing like that. But I've known to take over people's shows. I ain't
Oh
gonna
God, you ain't gonna take over this one. Not today.
no. I mean like okay, so like in my days, if I ain't fuck with you and we was into it, I would take your show. I would take your show, I would take your name, and I would flip it and do it my way. And I would put it out as it's your show, but it's with me. And I used to
Hey,
pitch people.
those were some of the highlights. I'm like, this boy tweaking right here. But it was good content.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is, man. Because at the end of the day, we can say it ain't competition, and it's not. But I'd be remiss to be like, yo, I don't watch what other podcasters are doing. Not because I look at them as an op, but I look at them like I said earlier, I ain't doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
this is dope. This is fire. Like the one thing that I always give you credit for is the podcast series. You know what I'm saying?
The pod take.
I look at it like, yo, I should have. I should have. We all look at collabs and things that other podcasters doing, be like, yo, I should have did that. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a fire ass way to do it. The that shit is fire and creative as fuck.
The
So
pod
when you
take.
yeah, so when you
Yeah.
looking at things like that shit is innovative. Like you that's a collab for you in a sense because
Right.
you're giving people shine on your platform, on your listeners, and you got a lot of listeners. So they would be remiss to not want to do this. And I think you had a lot of us that wanted to do it because for the love of the game and for the love of what you do. So you
Right.
look back and you like, yo, everybody got these dope ass ideas, but don't nobody stick with them.
Yeah.
Like, we'll stop and start, myself included. We'll
Right.
start some dope as hell, and then we'll stop. The podcast debates, fire. You know what I'm saying? And I look back and
Yeah.
I'm mad at myself, like, oh, we bringing that shit back. Don't get it twisted.
That'll
But
be good.
I look back at the list and all this shit, and I'm just like, yo, I really dropped the ball on a lot of shit.
Hey, look.
So
Let me ask you this.
talk to me.
So after your podcast tour this year, cause we looking at new horizons. We looking at going all over the country or however many shows you can do. I know you only one person. I know life be life, and I know
Mm.
it's nothing to get everybody together to do it. But after this, what would you think about you and a measure of men guys getting together and doing a few shows, even if it's in everybody hometown? I like that show. Shout out to
So
all the measure of men.
shout out to Mario J Say. So there are talks, like, but I think everybody's schedule is just nuts right now. But there are talks where we want to sit down and do like a couple of special episodes a year just to keep the shit going, because I already in my mind said I'm not gonna do it unless they're involved. I'm not
That's a
bringing
good.
nobody else or none of that. Nah, because we started that together.
Mm-hmm.
So there is talks, so I really want to get that. That's again, these are the things that I look back, the measure of men, the debates, the list. Uh
I love the list. I
Yeah, it's
love
a
the
lot of
list.
things that I think and I look back and I'm like, yo, we dropped the ball, but we gonna pick it back up. You know, there's a lot of things that I want to do, bro, and I'm just not letting nobody stop me. Like this go round, I'm not letting nobody stop me.
That's good. And
Twenty
you
twenty
shouldn't.
three, 2022, I was letting people get in my head and fuck up everything that I was trying to do. This
Hmm.
go around is personal. It's for me. So that is something on the table. We looking at it, for sure. So it's just about timing.
So let me ask you this. How you coming? Are you coming like a Shot Town player at these events? Or you just being Big Smash?
Oh no. Y'all gonna see Shot Town smash at this one, man. Like, it's gonna be a different vibe with me this go round. I mean, I'm in the shot, so you know, we do what we gotta do. They
So,
say we only do two things in the shot. We juke and pimp. So
and step.
yeah. So this is what we doing. We stepping in, man, and we having fun. We're gonna have the most fun that we've had in a long time when it comes to me. Cause again, this is personal for me. I got my mom's in the building. I got family in the building that have never
That's
seen me.
shout out to Big Smash family.
Yeah, they've never seen me in this element. So this is fun for me. So to put on a show in front of people, man, it's a dream, bro. For real, for real.
That's what's popping. Hey, Big Smash, tell everybody where they can find you.
I'll explain all this later on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Smash underscore explains underscore it underscore all on Instagram. I'll explain all this podcast on TikTok. And I don't know, man, January 10th, you can find me in the Shy, 7 p.m., 115 in Michigan, 11516, not Michigan, 11516 South Halsted. All right, tickets are on sale right now. You can go see me. You can go see the beautiful people. I know y'all Chi-Town people. The Bears is playing and y'all ain't trying to step out. They gonna lose anyway. So you might as well come on and get cheered up and go have a ball with Big Smash.
We're gonna bear down. So, if you could leave anything with the listeners, what would it be?
Believe in yourself. All right? Believe in yourself more than you ever believed in yourself because doubt is a silent killer to a dream. You can always listen to what other people feel about you, but if you don't feel what you feel about you, then how will you expect them to? So believe in yourself and keep going. Everybody don't understand how close they are to their dream. And sometimes people this close and then they stop. So if you ever felt lost or down, just keep going. Keep pushing. You are almost there.
That's what's popping. Hey, Big Smash, it was good to have you on the show. Peace.
Yes, sir.